being represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. Welcome, sir. Distinguished Senate Committee Chairman, Honorable House Chairman, our very own Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, the DGs here present today, the embassies present today, the chief executives, thank you. Please allow me to stand on existing protocol. It is a true joy to welcome you all to the 7th Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit. And as we all know, it is lucky number 7. With the theme of adapting stability through diaspora investment, navigating the path to prosperity. Over the past 7 years, this summit has evolved into a mighty river that draws tributaries from far and near. Impact of NDIS is being felt all over Africa. The remarkable achievements of the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit over the past 7 years have drawn global recognition and interest of allies who are committed to engaging the diaspora and contributing to the prosperity of our nation. They have drawn from far and near within their resources and invited others on this journey with us. This 7th edition is particularly significant as it represents successful journey, lucky number 7, one that has been marked by extraordinary success stories and unwavering commitments to our nation's progress. All through this journey, we have seen firsthand how the collaboration between the diaspora community, business owners, and government leaders has sparked an influx of diaspora investment into local businesses, thereby propelling the rapid development of our country. Each edition has built on the momentum of the previous one, in turning ideas into thriving business and empowering small and medium-sized enterprises with the resources that they need to succeed and expand. I would therefore like to use this opportunity to celebrate the small and medium enterprises who are the true backbone of our economy. You, the entrepreneurs and small business owners, are not only participants in this summit, but you are its heartbeats. You are the reason that we are here. The success stories of investments and business expansions that emanates as a result of your pitches each year motivate us to keep striving and continuously improve as this success story satisfies our shared aim of driving the prosperity of Nigeria and of Nigerians. I encourage you pitchers, therefore, to leverage the invaluable training that were freely provided to you by the NDIS team to present your ideas with excellence and so as to attract investment into your projects that can help drive your growth and hence our country. We look forward to seeing your pitches blossom into fruitful endeavors and success stories that surpasses even the remarkable stories we have recorded at previous summits. It is important to recognize that these successes would not have been possible without the unwavering support of our dedicated diaspora investors. Despite the twisted narratives and unfounded rumors that sometimes dominate the global headlines and social media, you have consistently chosen to invest in the business of our local entrepreneurs and in the prosperity of our nation. This commitment does not only highlight the deep spirit of patriotism that exists among our diaspora communities, but also to a testimony that the diaspora are an indispensable ally in the quest for national development. I therefore want to use this opportunity to appreciate you for your belief in the progress of our nation. As we gather for this significant event, it is vital to take a moment to express our sincere appreciation to our esteemed sponsors and partners. Your long-term support has been instrumental in the successful organization of this year's summit, and we cannot thank you enough for your unwavering commitment to our mission. Ladies and gentlemen, we owe a deep debt of gratitude to the enduring support of our governments, which has been instrumental in the growth and sustainability of this initiative. They believed in this, and for this they've committed and have annually convened this Diaspora Investment Summit. So we're very, very grateful for the support of the federal government of Nigeria. From its inauguration by the former vice presidents to the continued backing of this ever-forward-thinking administration, the government's unwavering commitment cannot be overstated. Today, we're especially honored to have His Excellency President Ahmed Tinubu among us. His presence at this summit signifies more than just a ceremonial role. It underscores his vision for a flourishing and prosperous country, a vision that recognizes the indispensable role of the diaspora in our national development. Moreover, the President's willingness to participate in the summit sends a powerful message of encouragement to all of you present here today. It reinforces the notion that the government is not merely a facilitator, but a committed partner in your entrepreneurial journey. In the same vein, it is my great honor to welcome our esteemed great guest speaker, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, a titan of industry and a true embodiment of resilience and patriotism in investing in Nigeria. Over the years, he has not only built one of the largest conglomerates on the continent, but have also demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the growth and development of our nation. As we gather today again, I want to just take a brief moment to just deeply appreciate the chairman, CEO of the Nigerian Sin Diaspora Commission, Dr. Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, OON. She has been instrumental in giving me sleepless nights just to make sure that this summit becomes a success. So thank you and welcome. So as we gather here today to engage, deliberate, and inspire one another, let us make the most of this platform. It's more than just a meeting, it is a movement. It is a movement that cannot be stopped. It is a call to action, inviting us all to harness our collective energies, our ideas, and our resources to shape a prosperous country, the country of our dreams, for us, for our children, and for our grandchildren, all future generations to come. So in closing, I wish you all fruitful deliberations and the formation of meaningful connections, business-to-business networking, meet and greets, and let's prosper together. Thank you all.
Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, represented, of course, by our own Secretary to the Government of the Federation, our father, our brother, a man for whom we all have tremendous respect, the one and only His Excellency Senator George Akume. Can we give him a round of applause? We're not surprised you're representing Mr. President because, you know, we've been working with you. Thank you very much for all your support. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, represented by Ambassador Bolaji Akinremi. Can we appreciate Ambassador Bolaji Akinremi? Again, he's in charge of investment in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Let me just recognize, of course, the Senate Committee Chairman on Diaspora and NGOs. I mean, you all can't mistake him. A very erudite gentleman, also my friend, my brother, Senator Victor Ume. Thank you again for all the support you've given the Diaspora Commission. And seated next to him, again in a red cap or a smaller red cap, my brother, Chairman House Committee on Diaspora, the one and only Honorable Tochukwu Okere. You see, I'm very lucky this time around. NIDCOM is working with two fantastic gentlemen that are chairing the diaspora in the House and the Senate. And so, you know what? Better things are coming our way, the diaspora. Let's clap for our representatives. Of course, our brothers here, Didi Nitda, he came very early this morning and is back again. Thank you so much. There's so much the diaspora want to learn from you. When we asked them, who do you want to talk, to meet? They all said they wanted to meet you, so thank God you're here. Let me just pay all respect, my compliments I have to look through. DG Abuja Investment Company, thank you for coming, and there's so much we'll be doing with you. Representative of NEPC, thank you very much for coming. My brother over there, I pay my respect and compliments to all of you. Oil and gas, thank you very much. Representative of the diplomatic community, particularly Ireland. Ireland, you know, we've been learning from Ireland about diaspora, because they did so much with the diaspora. When Ireland was in recession, 2,000 Irish in the diaspora came together and saved their country from recession. So we work a lot with the Irish Embassy. All my brothers say, SA International Corporation, DAPO, SA Investment Economic, Dr. Fashwa, everybody, Wale, all the way from Canada, HIP TV. Do you all know, watch HIP TV? The Headies Awards. Are you Animasha? I haven't heard your name. Stand up, let them see the man who has taken Afrobeats all over the world. That's Ayo Animasha, owner of HIP Television, and Ambassador OK. Sorry, my eyes are Mr. Ajayi. Thank you very much. That's as far my eyes can go. Thank you very much. So permit me to just also say thank you to all of you in the diaspora. Amazing men and women that have come together to Nigeria to see where you can invest in the country. You know, like I said, Dr. Bazewa has said everything. I'll just, you know, say a few things off my head. We see Chris Brooks here. Mr. Brooks, please come up stage. I'm going to embarrass you a bit. Give me that Nigerian swag. Come on. Give it to me, Chris. Oh, yeah. Please welcome Chris Omowale Brooks. MC called me Nigerian. I think he is the Nigerian. Look, Chris has about 20 of these. Go to wear one every day until he leaves Nigeria. Tell them one thing about your experience with Nigeria and why you're here, and why you think this is very important.
I believe that Nigeria is the sleeping giant, not only of Africa, but of the world. And so I travel here. I travel here from America because I believe not only is this an amazing place, but I believe it's some of the best investment opportunities in the entire world. And this is what I'm telling my American peers. And I come here representing a group of black investment companies in the United States. And so the more I learn, the more of us you will see show up. Next year, I intend to bring a whole group of investors with me from America.
Thank you. What about that Yoruba? What's the Yoruba language, the way you greeted me earlier? Which one have you learned? What about languages? You greeted me now. Which one? Greet them in any Yoruba, in any Nigerian language.
I don't know them yet.
What about Bawoni?
Bawoni.
Well, an amazing gentleman who believes in Nigeria. In fact, he's bringing his family to Nigeria. So, what is our problem?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. And we have so many, all the way from California. Linda, where are you? Where are you? Please come on stage. Come. Linda Umoru. This amazing woman, we only met her a few months ago, and she said, I'm coming home to see what I can do. She went to California 10 years ago, and she said, listen, I have no business with doing any menial job here. She set up one of the best restaurants in California. Non-Nigerians look for her food. And apart from that, you started with, just tell them a bit about what you do in California and why you're here. Yeah.
My
Linda
name
is from which state now?
I'm from Gombe State.
Okay.
I went to United States, and I started braiding hair when I don't know how to braid hair. But when I braided the first hair and people like it, and I was surprised that people started calling me to do their hair. So from the time I was braiding in my house, taking care of my children, because childcare is so expensive in the US, people keep coming to my house, and they went on eating the Nigerian food in the house. So when I set up the business out of the house, a lot of the customers are saying, we missed your house, but I realized they are missing the Nigerian food. So establishing a braiding business, teaching people that don't know how to braid, and we came together and we started giving people the Nigerian food yearly appreciation. So after that, we now established a food truck, and people started lining up. from the food truck right now, we have a restaurant in California. In the midst of a place where it's mostly dominated by the white people. So I'm telling you, standing here, we have a lot of white people that tasted the Nigerian food through our restaurant. And our vision is to establish more franchise in order to open more restaurants in the United States. And why are we going to get our raw materials? We are coming back home to put more money in the pocket of the farmers in Nigeria. Egusi is coming from Nigeria, yam is coming from Nigeria, crayfish is coming from Nigeria, and so much. So I'm here representing the business that we have in the United States to bring back home our farmers, to give them money in order for them to create more product for us. I'm here to represent that. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Linda.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Linda. So, Linda, and there are many in the room. You know, they'll be pitching and talking later. We have somebody I met in Canada, Leia. Leia has produced a keyboard in all African languages. Where are you, Leia? Can we see? Okay, so come, let's just wave. He's produced a keyboard in all languages. So he's here to also let the SGF see you so that just come to the front and take it. But you don't have your keyboard with you. Oh, you're going back to get it. And a lot of you in the room, all the way from France, my sister, Amina Suzuki, Extra Large Farms, all of you. You know, a lot of Nigerians in the room that came from the diaspora to see what they can do, where they can invest, because you know what? This is your country. Just show everybody. So this keyboard is in all African languages, built by this gentleman. He's based in Canada. And SGF says they will buy 1 million for Nigeria and have you produce more. So I've just given you a few examples of some of the men and women that came from all over the world to be at this summit. So why are we investing in Nigeria? Thank you, Mr. Leia. So why are we investing in Nigeria? And there's a lady, where are you? The lady, the Planet 3R, the lady who does outfits with sachet water, with the, where are you? The lady who does cloth with the nylons that we throw away. Okay, maybe she's on our stand, but we'll see her later. So investing in Nigeria through the Nigeria Diaspora Investment Summit is an incredible opportunity, which I want every one of you to take advantage of. I mean, we keep talking about remittances. Beyond remittances, about investing in your own country. And we believe that we've achieved a lot of success in the last few years. We have a lot of pitching sessions. There are those who have pitched and have been able to get investors into their businesses. We have some of them in this room. Now, where are the key investment areas? Economic growth and diversification. Our country, under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, aims to achieve a 7% growth and become a $1 trillion economy by fostering robust growth in micro, small, and medium enterprises, industrialization, digitalization, and innovation. And as I always say, the diaspora represents our social capital because you are our #1 ambassadors. Wherever we go, as Nigerians, you are the #1 ambassadors. So if we behave well, oh, Nigeria, fantastic. If we behave badly, it rubs over all of us. You also represent our economic capital. $90 billion remitted in the last few years, and investments coming in. Just 3 weeks ago in Lagos, I was part of the commissioning of the very first post-rehabilitation center in Nigeria, set up by a medical doctor who left Atlanta, sold his hospital in Atlanta, and came back to build that hospital in Nigeria. It cost him a lot of money, but he's doing it. And there are many doing it. What we'll be doing, NDIS, along with NIDCOM, is before next year, we're putting all this together and putting Naira and Kobo to them. In terms of Medicare, many doctors are coming back. Yes, there's brain drain, but a lot of them are setting up hospitals in Nigeria. And the impact, you may not feel it immediately, but we will feel it. So they represent an economic capital, and of course a social capital. So Nigeria needs to do what they have to do, and I'm glad SGF is here. Infrastructural development, yes, we know. The roads need to be done, power, everything. But this administration is working on all that to ensure that we have the right infrastructure in place for investors who are coming into Nigeria. Security, of course, is an issue, but there are security reforms going on to ensure that your investments are also protected. In Canada last time, we had the governor of Niger State who took his message to Nigerians in Canada. He offered them land, 100 hectares of land, for whatever you want to do, and the offer is still open for all of you here in the room. Nigerians are investing in the food business, food security, agriculture. In the diaspora, they are doing that, ICT, education. So we want to encourage more of that, and that is why I'm glad we're having this summit. The 7th summit, it's been tough, it's been rough, but thank you, NDIS Planning Committee. Can you all rise, please? Because we will not have the opportunity after SGF leaves. Members of the NDIS Planning Committee, they are working everywhere. Dr. Badiwa, your team, thank you so much for the hard work. Can we clap for the planning committee? And of course, NIDCOM staff, I know I grill you a lot. An appreciation to all staff of NIDCOM. Thank you very much for the hard work. Please let me clap for them. And of course, to all of you that are in this room today, this is our country. Nobody will develop Nigeria for us but ourselves. And that is why we're doing what we're doing. And you know what? We're going to get to where we truly belong, the top of the mountain. And as Nigerians, no matter how hard things seem at the moment, we will overcome those challenges. But we have to work together. And let me stress one point. I'm not saying pack your bags and come home. No. We're saying that wherever you are as Nigerians in the diaspora, we can collaborate. We can work together. You see these men and women that are doing businesses here, agriculture, food business, and they are not complaining. With 200 million population, you can see others seeing what we have in Nigeria. The foreigners are coming in. So what can we, the Nigerian diaspora, invest in our country? Now, we are your embassy in Nigeria. We're providing the platforms to make this happen. If you have any problems, we're there for you. We have a desk at EFCC for those who feel that you've been defrauded. We have desks at Ministry of Health. The Ministry of Trade has a whole department for diaspora investment. So, welcome home, all of you. Let's work together to build this great country of ours. Nobody will do it for us but ourselves. So as we go on to this 3-day session, I wish all of us a very, very productive 3 days. Pitching sessions, very productive. Lectures, very productive. And of course, the dinner on Thursday evening. So let's have a beautiful time. Let's celebrate ourselves as Nigerians. I know that this is the most beautiful country in the whole wide world. And I'm proud to be Nigerian. Are you proud to be Nigerian? Thank you very much, and God bless every one of you. Thank you. Oh, okay. You're coming late. Again, one of our exhibitors, what she's wearing is made from
pure water sachet.
From pure water sachet. Can you believe that? Tell them.
Yes. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adejoke Lasisi. All protocols duly observed. I'm really happy to be here. So, I'm the founder and creative director of Planet 3R. At Planet 3R, we convert textile and plastic waste into eco-friendly products, whereby we convert the waste that we see in our community to empower women. At the moment now, we have 47 employees, and 43 of them are women. And one of the things that we did at our factory is that we built crèche for our women so that they will be more productive when their children is in a safe environment. So I'm really happy to be here today. Thank you so much.
You.
Yeah.
I hope you're making mine. Huh? You're making mine.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you very much. Let me thank First Bank, ED First Bank. Thank you very much for the support. They are platinum sponsors.
Of NIDCOM, my sister, who has also occupied this my role and responsibility before this time. Thank you for hand-holding me in this responsibility. The Senate Chairman, House Committee on Diaspora, my other brother and my leader, Senator Victor Ume, all the chief executives here, the ambassadors, our good friends from diaspora, especially those from Canada that hosted us in the last 3 weeks, those from the US that also gave us value in Boston and in California, those from Africa, including Ghana, that were at the last time. Let me stand on the well-established protocols. Dear established, esteemed compatriots in diaspora, the diaspora's contributions to Nigerian economy and global reputation are invaluable. I must say, your resilience, hard work, ingenuity, and dedication to our great nation are a testament to the indomitable Nigerian spirit. Nigerians in diaspora official remittance last year was to the tune of $20 billion, only second to oil remittance, and the record's highest remittance receipt in sub-Saharan Africa. That is approximately a whooping 38% of remittances flowing to the entire region. When converted at 885 naira, the rate in 2023, we're talking about 17.7 trillion. When compared to the budget of 2023, you also see the effort of our Nigerians in diaspora. I think we need to celebrate them. One can also imagine the tune of unofficial remittances flowing into this country by you people. I must take the opportunity of my office to exude Nigerians' heartfelt gratitude to you. Adapting stability through diaspora investment is a timely theme that resonates deeply to the core of our present reality as a people. As our nation is growingly navigating the path to stability and prosperity, your investments, if well converted and managed, have the potentials to create employment opportunities to our teeming population, stimulate economic growth, promote innovation and entrepreneurship, enhance infrastructure and development, promote the living standard of our poor population, enhance sponsorship to skill acquisition and formal education, showcase Nigeria's potential for global partnership, develop critical sectors in agriculture, healthcare, education, technology, etc., empower and develop local communities, and attract foreign direct investments. As ambassadors of Nigeria, your role in bridging the gap between our nation and the global community is double pivotal. Therefore, I urge you to continue to leverage your expertise and networks to drive more investments to your motherland. Collaborate with local stakeholders to identify viable opportunities and powers due to be taken advantage of. Support local initiatives promoting cultural and economic stability and growth. Furthermore, your role and capacity is a clear reminder on you to coach and mentor upcoming entrepreneurs and innovators within our country and support them to stabilize in their chosen field of endeavor, rather than just send money for upkeep. And of course, your role permits you to use the power of your exposure to advocate for policies facilitating diaspora investment and governance interface for the stability and prosperity of our country. I believe with your cooperation, we can improve the quality of life for Nigerians, build a stronger, more resilient economy, strengthen our dwindling international image, and unleash the full potentials of this great nation. I thank you again for your unwavering and enduring commitment to Nigeria's progress. May this gathering inspire new productive partnerships, creative solutions, and a renewed sense of common purpose. Long live good Nigerians in diaspora, and long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, very distinguished Honorable. We now move on, but just permit me to quickly recognize here with us the Honorable Judge Pro Tem, Superior Court of California, County of Los Angeles, California. He's here with us, and guess what? He's a Nigerian. Olufemi Banjo, he's in the room. There he is. Please a round of applause for him. Honorable Judge Pro Tem, Superior Court of
House Sovereignty Committee on Diaspora Matters, my brother, Honorable Tochukwu Okere, the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, ably represented by my dear friend, His Excellency Ambassador Bolaji Akinremi, the person representing the Honorable Minister of Trade and Investment, I hope he's here or she is here, delegation from the Nigerian Investment Promotion Council, all the great Nigerians and their friends and partners that have come home from all over the world to be part of this investment summit. The hosts should actually come behind. In these guys, my dear sister, the chairman of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Right Honorable Dr. Abike Dabiri-Elewa, a workaholic chief executive officer of this commission, then the coordinator of Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit, and the chairman board of trustees, Adejubwe Williams, Miss, all the people who have gathered here, particularly the people from Canada, we've identified you, and the man who came to the stage with Adire, who is now thinking Nigerian, and very soon he will be living in Nigeria. I welcome all of you. Mine is to just make a brief remark, a goodwill message, to welcome you to this summit. I therefore say that it is with great pleasure and a profound sense of duty that I welcome you all to the 7th edition of the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit, taking place here right in the Villa, the seat of government of Nigeria. This gathering has become a beacon of hope and progress, a testament to the unyielding spirit of our people and the celebration of the invaluable contributions of our diaspora community. The theme for this year's summit, Adapting Stability Through Diaspora Investment, Navigating the Path to Prosperity, is both timely and significant. It underscores the crucial role of our diaspora people in fostering economic stability and driving sustainable growth in Nigeria. Diaspora investments are not merely financial contributions, as my brother said in his own goodwill message. They are investments in our future, our stability, and our collective prosperity. They represent the unwavering commitment of Nigerians abroad, including their partners.
And Commander-in-Chief, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, represented in this event by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Distinguished Senator George Akume, the Chairman, Senate and House Committees on Diaspora, members of the Diplomatic Corps here present, the representative of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, distinguished Nigerians in diaspora, our hostess, the CEO of Nigerian Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, Honorable Abike Dabiri-Elewa. Congratulations, Madam, on the wonderful job you are doing in harnessing the potentials of Nigerians in diaspora and channeling them towards economic development at home. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shehu Aliyu, and I stand before you to present the speech or the remarks of the Chief Executive Officer of First Bank of Nigeria Limited, Mr. Shegun Alibiosu. I will proceed to read the prepared remarks of the MD/CEO. I bring you greetings from the board, management, and staff of First Bank of Nigeria Limited, and I feel honored to be asked to speak at this year's Nigeria's Diaspora Investment Summit, organized by Nigerians in Diaspora Commission in collaboration with the Nigeria Diaspora Summit Initiative. Thank you for the opportunity. I also congratulate the organizers for the excellent execution of the event that will indeed serve as a masterstroke aimed at providing a platform for Nigerians in diaspora to invest in local businesses, thus spurring greater contributions to national development from fellow Nigerians in diaspora through foreign direct investment into the country. This is highly commendable, especially as you have sustained this initiative in the last 7 consecutive years. Very well done. We at First Bank are particularly delighted to sponsor this initiative aimed at not just keeping Nigerians in diaspora close to their roots, but also ensuring that they get the opportunity to be part of the economic growth and development of our dear country, Nigeria, irrespective of their locations. You will agree with me that nation building is a joint responsibility that should be, it's a joint venture that should be the responsibility of every well-meaning citizen of the country, as this is one way we responsibly complement the efforts of governments and other private sector to build the country of our dreams. I commend your efforts in driving this noble cause. For more than 130 years, since the establishment of First Bank as the premier bank in West and Central Africa, we have played a very crucial role in the development of Nigeria and indeed the African continent. Most of this we do through our vast bouquet of innovative products, services, and initiatives which ensure that individuals, MSMEs, corporations, and even public organizations receive the right financial support to grow their businesses. Our robust balance sheet also provides the necessary financial firepower to fund trade and developmental projects across the continent. Apart from the direct impact that we make on economic growth and development through financial interventions, we are also committed to sponsoring initiatives that promote this noble cause. This explains our unalloyed support and sponsorship of the Nigeria Diaspora Summit initiative for the past 7 years. Also, as the foremost financial institution in the country, First Bank remains the trailblazer in providing diasporans with viable options for wealth creation by leveraging our strategic partnerships with over 17 leading money transfer operators around the world, as well as through First Bank's homegrown remittance platform, First Global Transfer, FGT. Similarly, our bank offers several investment products that are specifically targeted at the diaspora customer segment and provide competitive returns to diasporans without compromising the necessary investment protection mechanisms. To crown it all, we have transformed our internal processes to allow Nigerians in diaspora to digitally open accounts, either in Naira or USD or British Pound or Euro, in just 5 easy steps with instant generation of account numbers. Distinguished Nigerians in diaspora, we have our booth in the hall, and you may visit our booth to further educate yourselves on the things we have on offer for you. The theme for this year's summit, Adapting Stability Through Diaspora Investment, Navigating the Path to Prosperity, firmly suggests that NITCOM is well poised to maximize the upsides of the JAPA syndrome that has led to an increase in the number of Nigerians in diaspora, while exploring possible solutions to mitigate the downside of this mass exodus. Regardless of how this topic is dimensioned, one thing is clear: Nigerians in diaspora have become a critical economic bloc. And whether they live here or elsewhere, we can strategically work with them to achieve stability that create a path to shared prosperity for them and our dear nation, Nigeria. According to data from Statistica, over 17 million Nigerians in diaspora remitted $20 billion into the country in 2023. Interestingly, the value of personal remittances in the country has increased by 6% on a compounded annual growth rate basis since 2020, thus highlighting the growing contributions being made by diasporans in our nation's economic development. Without doubt, Nigeria can only truly achieve the economic prosperity it seeks when all Nigerians, regardless of where they reside, have equal opportunities to contribute their meaningful quotas towards national development. I am optimistic that the various deliberations at this summit will open our eyes to the immense investment opportunities for our brothers and sisters in diaspora to create wealth channels for themselves in Nigeria while contributing to foreign direct investment. As a forward-thinking financial institution, we will continue to invest in strategic partnerships that drive sustainable investments aimed at building a thriving economy in Nigeria to regain our pride as the economic capital of Africa. I therefore use this medium to encourage organizations in the public and private sectors to join in canvassing support for NIDCOM and NDIS to make this a reality. Once again, thank you for the opportunity to partner with you on this. We remain committed to supporting you to realize the shared dream of a secured economic future for the individual diasporans and our great nation, Nigeria. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and long live our great Nigerians in diaspora. Thank you very much, Mr. Olusegun Alebiosu, Managing Director, Chief Executive, First Bank of Nigeria Limited, the platinum sponsor for the 7th edition of Nigerians in Diaspora Investment Summit.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented by His Excellency, Senator George Akume. You're welcome, sir. This afternoon, I will have to skip protocols. Let me rest on existing protocols because of time. We cannot keep the President waiting. I'm here this afternoon to give a remark for the Group Managing Director that is known before now as Chief Executive Officer of the NNPC Limited, Malam Mele Kolo Kiari. My name is Oluwakemi Olumuyiwa, Head Relationship and Stakeholder Management. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed diaspora community, it is a great honor to identify with the 7th NNPC and with the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit with the theme Adapting Stability Through Diaspora Investment, Navigating the Path to Prosperity, which aligns closely with the mission of NNPC Limited as we come together to explore the potential of diaspora investment. We are particularly excited to share Nigeria's vision for harnessing its vast gas resources, discuss the significant opportunities within the sector, and now how they contribute to our shared goal of economic growth and sustainability and prosperity. As part of the nation's decarbonization effort to a cleaner energy, the federal government of Nigeria on the 1st of January 2021 declared the Decade of Gas. This bold initiative aims to leverage our abundant gas resources to transform the nation's economy, drive industrialization, and improve the quality of life of our citizens. Nigeria is endowed with abundant natural gas reserves estimated at over 200 trillion cubic feet within a potential of 600 TCF. It is an opportunity to let the House know that to this end, NNPC has taken the lead in setting up and deployment of CNG mother stations, and that capacity to deliver 5.2 million standard cubic feet per day recently commissioned in Lagos, and auto CNG pilot schemes in Lagos and Abuja. The aim is to replicate this across the country to provide Nigerians with affordable alternatives to existing available fuel products, which will be far cheaper than petrol in Nigeria with continued investments. It has become significant as part of energy mix in the country now. I am calling on the House the investment opportunities that we have in gas to power, gas to processing and in distribution. We have liquefied natural gas, LNG, and compressed natural gas. We also have petrochemical industry that could emanate from the natural gas. I am saying this afternoon on behalf of the GCO that at NNPC Limited, we are committed to fostering an enabling environment for investment. We are collaborating with the government to implement policies that promote transparency, ease of doing business, and investor protection. Our aim is to build mutually beneficial partnership. In conclusion, we appreciate this expansion of gas sector, and we hope that all our people in the House will take advantage of this to build a fostering and enabling Nigeria. Thank you on behalf of Malam Melukolokiari.
We will not take your time longer, but allow me to respectfully thank the chair of the Senate Committee and the chair of the House Committee for always standing by the distinguished chair of NITCOM, our own dynamic and ever-ready chair. Thank you for the wonderful job that you are doing in NITCOM. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is very proud of you, and we are glad that you are doing this job. My duty here is to stand in for the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs. So, distinguished gentlemen and ladies, allow me, as usual, to stand on the assisting protocol, and I duly thank the members of Diplomatic Corps for honoring our invitation. Thank you so much. The Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Yusuf Maitama Tuga, had planned to be in this opening ceremony of the 7th Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit, but other national assignments have taken him off this event. And he has, however, directed that I, Ambassador Akinremi Bolaji, Director, Economic Trade and Investment, should give this goodwill in his stead. He personally charged me with 5 points, apart from the speech that I have, and I will limit myself to those 5 points. Number 1, he said, I should ask you, diaspora, to take advantage of the global help desk of the ministry. And he asked me to ask you about your experiences when you were coming with our missions. He has asked me to interact with as many as possible so that we can take feedback, and I'm hoping for that. Number 2, said I should also ask you to take advantage of the Nigeria Global Business Match initiative that enables us to match businesses and investors all over the world with Nigerian businesses. If you have not been taking advantage of that platform, please start doing that from now. Third, His Excellency has asked me to request you once again to cooperate strongly with all our missions in 114 posts all over the world, that these are your houses. These are your homes, and you should be in tandem with them. Number 4, he told me this, that I should make my office open and that my number should be made available because as Director of Economic Trade and Investment, you will always have something to do with me. So my number will be very much available. My department has a lot to do with what we're doing. Number 4, said I should remind you that the ministry is core to all the foreign missions, all the foreign trade and investment missions that Nigeria has been involved with, and that I should encourage you to pull yourself together to also bring trade missions from your region and your country to Nigeria. And that the foreign ministry will be very glad to support that initiative. Finally, it's asked me that you continue to promote, Mr. President, 4D diplomacy, which is development, democracy, demography, and diaspora. Said this should be in all that you do, knowing fully well that this is the way that you can support the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. To our chair, he has asked that he will continue to support you and that the ministry will be open at any time you wish. I wish you all fantastic time during this 7th anniversary of our investment summit. God bless you all.
Nigerian political leader, former governor, former distinguished senator and leader of the Senate, and now secretary to the government of the Federation. Please help me give a round of applause to distinguished Senator George Akume, His Excellency. Thank you very much. Your Excellency.
I'm here representing our President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You know he's a lover and supporter of this wonderful initiative. Unfortunately, it's prevented from being here by other equally pressing state matters. So please permit me to read his statement. The chair of the Senate Committee on Diaspora, my very good friend and colleagues Victor Woman, the chairman of the House Committee on Diaspora, Honorable Tochukwu Okere, the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, ably represented by His Excellency Ambassador Bolaji Akinremi, our chief hosts, and chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Biri Perewa, OON, the DG NITOA, the DG Oil Free Processing Zone, the DG Abuja Investment Company Ambassador Terminal, Secretary Nicom Engineer Sule Yakubu Basu, the MD First Bank of Nigeria, ably represented by Executive Director Shehu Sule Ali, members of the Diplomatic Corps, founder HIPTB, Mr. Ayo Nimashawon, Chairman Nigerian Canadian Business Council, King Wale, at this ceremony. Our able and great diaspora Nigerians worldwide, the local organizing committee members, management and staff of the Commission, and DTCA, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. With great pleasure and a deep sense of responsibility, I stand before you at this 7th Nigeria Diaspora Investment Summit to extend my heartfelt appreciation to each of you for being part of this significant occasion. Your presence here enriches this gathering and symbolizes our shared dedication to forging a prosperous future for our nation. The diaspora plays a critical role in any nation's development. You, our brothers and sisters abroad, are an indispensable asset to a great nation. You are ambassadors of Nigeria in your respective countries and torchbearers of excellence, innovation, and resilience. Your achievements across the globe are a source of immense pride for all of us. Yet, beyond pride, we recognize the unique potential you hold to help shape the future of Nigeria. We recognize that by leveraging your knowledge, expertise, and global connections, we can fuel our nation's progress and thus bridge the developmental gap between Nigeria and the rest of the world. This is why the theme of this year's summit, Adapting Stability Through Diaspora Investment, Navigating the Path to Prosperity, is relevant and underscores the role you can play in helping us secure a brighter future for all Nigerians. As highlighted in the theme of this event, adapting stability is the cornerstone of navigating the path to prosperity in any nation. It is thus in recognition of this truth that from our very first day in office, we committed ourselves to a tireless pursuit of stabilization across every key facet of our country. In our journey to reshape our nation, we have focused on tackling the long-standing challenges that have hindered our progress, particularly within the realms of economic reforms, security enhancement, food security, transportation, energy, education, health, and infrastructural development. These areas are not merely pillars of our policy, but fundamental components of a stable and resilient nation. Let me commend the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission and the Nigerian Diaspora Summit Initiative for their thoughtful design of this summit. By structuring teaching sessions across key sectors such as finance, entertainment, healthcare, agribusiness, education, and manufacturing, they have demonstrated a deep understanding of our nation's critical growth areas. Also by bringing together local entrepreneurs and diaspora investors, they support individual ventures and forge collaborations to drive our nation's prosperity. Indeed, this kind of forward thinking aligns with our mission of stabilization and growth, thus paving the way for a brighter and more prosperous future for Nigeria. One of our first critical steps in this stability journey was removing the fuel subsidy, which had hitherto drained approximately $10 billion of our funds annually. We understood that achieving stability and prosperity requires strategic sacrifices and bold decisions. And that was why we made this deliberate and forward-looking move to redirect our valuable resources into areas that will directly impact the well-being and prosperity of Nigerian citizens. This policy has already started yielding tangible results, such as a 50% reduction in petrol importation and increased monthly receipts for states and local governments from the Federation Accounts Allocation Committee, geared towards enabling more support to vulnerable populations in the country. While essential for long-term stability, we recognize that these bold reforms have brought immediate challenges for many Nigerians. This is why our administration strictly introduced parallel measures to cushion the impact, ensuring that no citizen bears the weight of the impact. In response to the growing burden of rising fuel costs on our citizens, our administration launched the Presidential Compressed Natural Gas CNG Initiative, a transformative effort designed to provide sector to the people, empower our transportation sector, and promote a more sustainable energy future. To kickstart this initiative, we launched CNG-powered buses in Abuja, with the first batch delivered by Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Company, IVM, in line with our commitment to boost local manufacturing. To further ease the transition to CNG, we introduced a Convert Now, Pay Later initiative, allowing commercial vehicle owners to convert their vehicle to CNG through flexible and competitive payment plans. This approach reduces the financial burden of conversion and encourages the wider adoption of cleaner fuel alternatives by commercial drivers. Additionally, we distributed 2,000 CNG-powered tricycles to youth nationwide, thus providing them with affordable transportation options and creating new economic opportunities. Moreover, all government ministries, departments, and agencies now mandated to procure only CNG-powered vehicles. While we're making significant progress, challenges remain, such as the urgent need for more refueling stations and addressing concerns regarding the accessibility of conversion centers. However, we are actively establishing strategic partnerships and employing innovative funding options to create a robust CNG ecosystem. Through these collective efforts, we aim not only to reduce transportation costs by up to 60%, but also to alleviate the economic pressure on our citizens by creating cheap transportation. New jobs in conversion centers and refueling stations, as well as ultimately strengthening our economy by reducing dependence on imported fuels. Ladies and gentlemen, in our journey towards stability and prosperity, we recognize that bold action was necessary in managing our foreign exchange market. This led to taking a significant step of unifying the multiple exchange rates that had long caused market distortions and stifled our economic growth. This decision was not made lightly, and we understood its challenges. However, we believe it was essential to establish a more transparent and market-driven foreign exchange regime. Through this reform, our aim was to stabilize the value of the Naira, foster investor confidence, and simplify operations for business planning. As a result of unifying the foreign exchange market, we saw forex inflows rise to around 2.5 billion in just 2 months. While this increase was a positive sign that floating the Naira was the right decision, it brought along with it some challenges. The exchange rate began to reflect real market demand and supply, putting downward pressure on the Naira's value, affecting everyday Nigerians' prices and costs. However, this step was essential to ending the long-standing disparities and speculation in the forex market, which often burdened our people. As a proactive measure to tackle the challenges that arose from floating the Naira, we introduced the Naira for Crude policy. This initiative focuses on selling crude oil in Naira instead of dollars. Our goal in allowing crude oil buyers to pay in Naira was to create more demand for our currency and help strengthen the Naira in the forex market, thus contributing to a more stable and resilient economy. I expected the whole house to clap. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you will no doubt agree with me that small businesses are the backbone of any economy. They are more than just sources of income. They are lifelines for families, communities, and our nation. From the bustling markets in Lagos and Kano, to the innovative startups in Abuja and industrial hubs in Nnewi, small businesses play a crucial role in creating jobs, fostering stability, and driving growth. Recognizing their importance, administration prioritized several key initiatives to support this small business growth. One such initiative was a presidential conditional grant scheme, a program launched last year and rolled out this year to empower often overlooked small business owners by offering them direct grants of 50,000 naira each. A total of 1 million nano businesses across the local government areas were targeted for this grant. In addition, through targeted loans, we empower 75,000 micro and small business owners with up to 1 million naira each to scale their operations. To further strengthen our support, we're constructing 10 MSME hubs across the country, thus creating 250,000 jobs. These hubs will provide vital resources, training and support services to help small businesses succeed in this country. At the beginning of this year, we inaugurated the Implementation Committee for the National Philanthropy Office to raise capital to support micro, small, medium enterprises in the country. I want to assure you that our efforts suffer from mobile, and every hand is on deck, working tirelessly to create an ecosystem where small businesses have the resources they need to grow and contribute to the prosperity of our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot discuss a stable and prosperous nation without discussing security, as no investor wants to invest in an unsecured environment. Recognizing this, we made national security a top priority of this administration. We have been committed to modernizing and equipping our security forces, ensuring they have the right tools, training, and sufficient personnel to effectively combat threats. In line with this, we approve recruiting 30,000 new police officers every year so that our police force is not overworked and can better discharge their duties effectively. To further strengthen our security capabilities, we established the Nigerian Army Cyber Warfare School to protect our country physically and secure our critical infrastructure in the face of evolving threats. We have also invested in drones and advanced surveillance systems to enhance monitoring and intelligence gathering, allowing our security forces to respond swiftly and precisely to emerging threats. In addition, we have procured modern armored vehicles and weaponry, including battle tanks and other advanced combat vehicles, to improve the mobility and firepower of security forces, which are essential for their successful ground operations against armed groups and criminal elements. Furthermore, this administration has taken a comprehensive approach to security by addressing the root causes of instability. We introduced initiatives like the 50 billion naira Placo initiative to foster peace and development in conflict-prone areas. In addition, our youth empowerment programs provide meaningful opportunities for young people, steering them away from crime and violence. These efforts are already yielding positive results. Over 4,600 hostages have been freed. More than 9,300 hostile elements neutralized and over 7,000 terrorists and bandits arrested. Ladies and gentlemen, let me use this opportunity to inform all participants that each of the sectors being highlighted at this summit, whether it is finance, ICT, agribusiness, healthcare, real estate, manufacturing or energy, are already experiencing ongoing reforms designed to attract investment. While time may not allow me to go into the specifics of each reform, let me assure you that this government is committed to creating an enabling environment that fosters growth and innovation in these key areas. Vast investment opportunities are waiting to be tapped, and with a focused approach to sectoral reforms, we can assure immense returns from those willing to invest and contribute to the nation's growth. Distinguished guests, as we implement impressive reforms to transform our economy and enhance our nation's resilience, we know that the government cannot achieve this vision alone. The diaspora are our invaluable partners in this journey to national prosperity and unlocking the full potential of our initiatives. Thus, diaspora investment is not just welcome, it is essential. We know the need to structurally engage and leverage diaspora's talent and resources to achieve a prosperous nation. I must commend the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission for their tireless efforts in creating pathways for meaningful collaboration with our brothers and sisters abroad. The Commission has not only served as a bridge connecting the diaspora the Nigerian diaspora with opportunities at home, but has also been at the forefront of several impactful initiatives which have created avenues for our diaspora to contribute significantly to our national development. I'd like to personally commend the Chairman, Chief Executive of the Commission, Honorable Abike Dabiri-Arewa, for her outstanding leadership and unwavering commitment to this initiative. Thank you, Honorable. Her dedication and that of our entire team is helping to unlock opportunities and deepen our ties with the diaspora community. I therefore extend my heartfelt appreciation to the entire team of NIDCOM and the Nigeria Diaspora Summit Initiative for their unwavering support and commitment to driving this private sector-driven Nigeria Diaspora Investment Summit. Your diligence, hard work, and dedication behind the scenes not only go to make this event a success, but are also laying a strong foundation for meaningful investments and strategic partnerships. To the talented teachers and budding entrepreneurs gathered here today, I encourage you to seize this moment. Present your ideas boldly, knowing that you have the support of this administration and the entire NDIS team, who are here to help you navigate the journey ahead and provide the backing needed to turn your ideas into reality. And to the investors, let me assure you that Nigeria is open for business. We are committed to providing the support and enabling environment you need to invest confidently. Together, let us forge partnerships to drive our nation's progress and prosperity. I wish you all fruitful business deliberations, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
The diaspora focal persons will take the last shots. All the focal persons, the diaspora focal persons from the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory will come. Thank you very much.
Where's the mic? Is it on? All right. Excellency, now we're going to go on through the exhibition tour. At every section, just give a quick measure support.
Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NDIS staff of the 7th Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit. Excellency, the NDIS is a global energy company keyed into the Making of Gas initiative of the federal government. We have massive gas infrastructure projects going all over the country. Most recently, Your Excellency,
I have one of our exhibitors. 1 minute, sir.
Yes, please. The greatest challenge for investors coming to Nigeria is security. I say safety for the is to right from here. Legislative. Anybody we are not services. There will be the diaspora I'm recording my partnering with trade and investment to attract more investors in Nigeria. And the foreigners went to the office yesterday to ensure that all our diplomatic offices tell their citizens
this is the way. Why don't you? Sodimark, right? We're here, sir. Now we're at Sodimark. So in 1 minute, you can just tell us exactly what it is.
This is an online marketplace where vendors are allowed to display their goods and services. Customers are always allowed to come and make demands of whatever goods and services they want to purchase. And also, this is a new company. This is not a company that started August last year. It's just 1 year plus. And of course, we are ambassadors and sponsors. And also, the vendors also want to display their goods and services. So this is also a very good
Very brilliant. Thank you so much. So next, extra large bars. Yes, and results. So tell us what to expect.
Which at the last count was about $20 billion annually. What sort of role do you think that will play in how NNPC evolves and grows in this economy?
Wow. Do you know when I heard of the humongous amount that have flown into the country to individuals? And I say that our people, they have capacity from the diaspora to invest into businesses, especially the fuel business. And we want a cleaner energy. We want CNG. We want, LLNG, which is going to help to power the economy, to do domestic, to do pharmaceuticals, industries, petrochemical. And I know our people are enabled with they have funds. And these funds, instead of just going to families, they can send more to go into all these investments, businesses, these opportunities, so that Nigeria can be great again.
Thank you very much.
Okay, my name is John Mark Imhenga. I am a filmmaker and a videographer. So I'm pitching this year as a filmmaker. So I pitched last year and I got investment to make a movie, which I did, and I'm a returnee this year.
What are your expectations this year?
Well, my expectations this year, they are better. It's as the same as last year. Hoping to create business connection, hoping to also get a networking, create a big networking base, and also get partnership that will enhance the next phase of what I want to do with my career and with the business.